Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Small Steps Academy, and in this class we are going to study our new scheme and 10th one, which is National Policy on Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Okay. So this, let me write the mnemonic also, NPSDE. So the NPSDE was first formulated in 2009, and it provided the framework for skill development activity in the country. Over the years, changes in the macro environment, and the experience gained through the implementation of various skill development programs in our country have necessitated changes in the policy. Accordingly, National Skill Development Policy 2015 was formulated, and it supersedes the policy of 2009. Okay, so let me tell you about the vision. What was the vision of this policy? So its vision was to create an ecosystem of empowerment by skilling on a large scale at a speed with high standard, and to promote a culture of innovation based entrepreneurship which can generate wealth and employment so as to ensure sustainable livelihood for all citizens in the country. Now let's come on to the objective. What was the objective of this scheme? So the core objective of the policy is to empower the individual by enabling him to realize their full potential through a process of lifelong learning where competences are accumulated via instruments such as credible certification, credit accumulation and transfer. Okay. And as individuals grow, the society and nation will also benefit from their productivity and growth. So if I tell you point by point, okay, the objective. So this basically involves, first point is that make quality vocational program training aspirational for both youth and employers, whereby youth sees it as a matter of choice and employer acknowledges the productivity linked to skilled workforce by paying the requisite premium. Okay, second is to ensure both vertical and horizontal pathways to skilled workforce for further growth by providing seamless integration of skill training with formal education. Third point is focus on an outcome-based approach towards quality skilling that on one hand result in increased employability and better livelihood for the individuals, and on the other hand translate into improved productivity across primary, secondary and the tertiary sector. So fourth point is increase the capacity and quality of training infrastructure and trainer to ensure the equitable and easy return to every citizen. Next point is address human resource needs by aligning supply of skilled workers with sectoral requirements of industry and the country's strategic priority, including flagship program like Make in India. Okay. Next point is to establish an IT based information system for aggregating demand and supply of skilled workforce, which can help in matching and connecting supply with demand. Next point is to promote national standard in the skilling space through active involvement of employers in setting occupational standard, helping develop curriculum, providing apprenticeship opportunity, participating in assessments and providing gainful employment to skilled workforce with adequate compensation. Okay. Next point is to operationalize a well-defined quality assurance framework aligned with global standard to facilitate the mobility of the labor. Next point is to ensure that the skilling need of the socially and geographical disadvantages disadvantaged and marginalized group like SC, ST, OBC, minority, or differently abled person are appropriately taken care of. And and coming to last point is to promote commitment and ownership of all stakeholders toward skill development and create an effective coordination mechanism. Okay, and also it should promote the increased participation of women in the workforce through appropriate skilling and gender mainstream of training. So these were all about the objective of this scheme, and now we will see about the financing of this scheme. Okay, financing part. So NSDF, which is NSDF, National Skill Development Fund, has been set up by the Government of India with the objective of encouraging skill development in the country. A public trust set up by the Government of India is the custodian of the fund. The fund acts as a receptacle for all donation, contribution in cash, all kinds, from all the contributors, including government, multilateral organization, corporation, etc., for the furtherance of the objective of the fund. Okay, so this was all about this NPSDE. Okay, in the next class we will start a new scheme. Okay, and we are only left with 2-3 only. Okay, so there is not much left, so stay tuned guys, and yes, you can do it. So thank you guys, bye.